Picture this. You walk into your office on a random Tuesday morning, look around at all the chaos that somehow runs without you pulling every single string, and think to yourself, what if I could literally fire myself and still collect a paycheck? Sounds like a fantasy, right? Well, what if we told you that some of the most successful entrepreneurs have already done exactly that? And today we're going to show you how you can too. The dirty little secret that nobody talks about in business school is that most business owners have accidentally created themselves the worst job in the world. You work more hours than your employees. You stress about every little decision. You can't take a vacation without your phone buzzing every 5 minutes. And somehow you're making less per hour than the kid you hired to run your social media. But here's the thing that'll blow your mind. The most profitable businesses in the world run like clockwork, whether the owner is there or not. Take Ray Kroc and McDonald's. The genius wasn't in making the best burger. It was in creating a system so foolproof that a teenager in Tokyo could make the exact same Big Mac as someone in Texas. Or look at Amazon. Jeff Bezos didn't become the richest person by personally packing every box. He built systems that could scale infinitely without his direct involvement. These weren't accidents. These were deliberate choices to build businesses that could thrive without their founders micromanaging every detail. So how do you fire yourself and still get paid? The answer lies in understanding the difference between working in your business versus working on your business. When you're working in your business, you're the bottleneck. You're the person who has to approve every purchase, answer every customer complaint, and make every strategic decision. When you're working on your business, you're building the systems, processes, and team that can handle all of that without you. The first step is identifying where you're the bottleneck. Look at your typical week and ask yourself, what tasks am I doing that absolutely require my specific expertise? And what am I doing that literally anyone with proper training could handle? Most business owners are shocked to discover that about 80% of what they do daily could be handled by someone making a fraction of their salary. Let's talk about Liz, who owns a digital marketing agency. She was working 70 hours a week, personally reviewing every campaign, approving every social media post, and handling all client communications. She was the human equivalent of a traffic jam in her own business. The breakthrough came when she realized that her obsession with perfection was actually preventing her business from scaling. She started by creating detailed standard operating procedures for campaign creation, established approval workflows that didn't require her input, and trained her team to handle routine client communications. Within 6 months, she went from working 70 hours a week to 20, while her revenue increased by 40%. Or consider Dave, who runs a local construction company. He used to be on every job site, making every purchasing decision, and handling all the client relationships personally. The man couldn't even go to his kid's soccer game without fielding calls about paint colors and delivery schedules. He transformed his business by implementing project management software, creating detailed job workflows, and training project managers to handle client communications. Now he focuses on business development and strategic planning, while his projects run smoothly without his constant oversight. The key to successful automation isn't just technology, though technology certainly helps. It's about creating predictable, repeatable processes that deliver consistent results. Think of your business like a recipe. If you're the only one who knows how to make the dish, you can never leave the kitchen. But if you write down every ingredient, every step, every timing detail, suddenly anyone can recreate that same dish to the same standard. This is where most business owners make a critical mistake. They think automation means replacing everything with robots and software. Wrong. The most effective automation combines smart systems with empowered people. You want to automate the routine decisions, so your team can focus on the important stuff. You want to automate the information flow, so everyone knows what they need to know, when they need to know it. You want to automate the quality control, so mistakes get caught before they reach your customers. Here's something that might surprise you. The businesses that successfully automate aren't necessarily the most high-tech ones. Take Tony, who owns a chain of pizza restaurants. You might think pizza making is all hands-on, but Tony created systems for everything from dough preparation schedules to customer service scripts. His managers know exactly how to handle busy Friday nights, His staff know the precise cooking times for every item, and his ordering system automatically maintains optimal inventory levels. Tony went from managing 3 locations personally to overseeing 15 locations while working fewer hours than ever before. But here's where we need to pause and address the elephant in the room. If you're watching this thinking, "This all sounds great, but I don't even know where to start," you're not alone. Most business owners feel overwhelmed when they think about systematizing their operations, because they've never learned how to identify and eliminate the friction points that keep them trapped in the day-to-day grind. That's exactly why we've created a comprehensive guide that walks you through this process step by step. We're offering our complete book on achieving operational excellence absolutely free. This isn't some fluff piece about general business tips. This is a detailed roadmap that shows you how to systematically identify every bottleneck in your business and eliminate the friction points that are keeping you chained to your desk. You can grab your free copy by clicking the link in the description below. But before we continue, we need your help. If this content is providing value and helping you see your business in a new light, smash that like button. It tells YouTube that this information is worth sharing with other entrepreneurs who need to hear this message. And if you haven't already, subscribe and hit the notification bell, because we're constantly releasing content designed to help business owners like you build businesses that work without you working yourself to death. Now, let's dive deeper into the practical steps of automating your success. The foundation of any automated business is documentation. You need to get everything that's currently in your head down on paper or into digital systems. This means creating standard operating procedures for every recurring task, decision-making frameworks for common scenarios, and quality control checklists that ensure consistency. Start with your most time-consuming activities. What are you spending the most hours on each week? Usually it's customer service, quality control, or routine administrative tasks. These are perfect candidates for systematization because they're repeatable and can be standardized. Take customer service as an example. Instead of handling every customer inquiry personally, create a knowledge base that addresses the most common questions. Train your team to use this resource and establish escalation procedures for complex issues that truly require your expertise. Implement a customer relationship management system that tracks all interactions and ensures nothing falls through the cracks. Suddenly, you've transformed from being the customer service department to being the architect of customer service excellence. Quality control is another area where smart automation pays massive dividends. Instead of personally reviewing every deliverable, create detailed quality checklists and train your team to use them. Implement review processes where work gets checked by multiple people before reaching the customer. Establish feedback loops that help you identify and correct systemic issues before they become customer-facing problems. Financial management is often the area where business owners feel they need the most personal control, but it's also one of the most automatable aspects of business operations. Modern accounting software can handle routine transactions, generate reports automatically, and even flag unusual activity for your review. Automated invoicing systems can send bills, follow up on overdue accounts, and process payments without your direct involvement. The magic happens when these individual automated systems start working together. Your project management system talks to your accounting software. Your customer service platform integrates with your quality control processes. Your inventory management system automatically triggers reorders based on sales patterns. Instead of managing individual pieces, you're orchestrating a symphony of interconnected systems that keep your business running smoothly. But here's the crucial point that separates businesses that successfully automate from those that struggle. You need to measure everything. You can't improve what you don't measure, and you can't automate what you don't understand. Implement tracking systems that show you exactly how your processes are performing. Monitor key metrics like customer satisfaction scores, project completion times, error rates, and profitability per client. This data becomes the foundation for continuous improvement. When you spot patterns or problems, you can adjust your systems rather than working harder personally. If customer complaints spike in certain areas, you refine your quality control processes. If projects consistently run over budget, you improve your estimation and project management workflows. The businesses that master this approach don't just free up their time, they actually become more profitable. When your systems are running efficiently, you reduce waste, minimize errors, and deliver more consistent results to your customers. Happy customers become repeat customers and referral sources, creating a growth engine that doesn't require your personal involvement in every transaction. Think about what your ideal work week would look like. Maybe you're spending your time on strategic planning, business development, or innovation rather than putting out fires and handling routine tasks. Maybe you're finally taking those vacations without anxiety about what's happening back at the office. Maybe you're working fewer hours while earning more money because your business is operating at peak efficiency. This transformation doesn't happen overnight, but it also doesn't take years if you approach it systematically. The businesses that successfully make this transition typically see meaningful changes within the first 3 to 6 months of implementing proper systems and processes. The question isn't whether you can afford to automate your business operations. The question is whether you can afford not to. Every day you spend trapped in routine tasks is a day you're not focusing on the strategic activities that could multiply your business value. Every hour you spend on work that someone else could handle is an hour you're not investing in growth, innovation, or simply enjoying the freedom that entrepreneurship should provide. Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate yourself from your business entirely. The goal is to elevate yourself from technician to true business owner. You want to be working on the business, not in it. You want to be making the decisions that matter while trusting your systems and team to handle everything else flawlessly. If you're ready to start this transformation, but want a complete roadmap for identifying and eliminating every friction point in your operations, don't forget to grab our free book using the link in the description. And if you're serious about taking your business to the next level, we've created a comprehensive course that shows small to medium-sized business owners exactly how to set up their businesses for automated success. This isn't theoretical content. This is a step-by-step system that shows you how to run your business instead of letting your business run you. You can learn more by clicking on the next video or using the link in the description. Your future self will thank you for taking action today, instead of staying trapped in the exhausting cycle of working harder instead of smarter.